ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवागुंसस्तनूभिः वशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम अग्नेनया सुपताराहे अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् योध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम मुक्तिं विधेम ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम ब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवर्चसी जायताम् आराष्ट्रे राजन्यः शौरैशव्योऽतिव्याधि महारथो जायताम् दोग्ध्रीधेनुः वोढानड्वान् आशुसप्तिः पुरन्धिर्योषः जिष्णोरतेष्ठः सभेयो युवा अस्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायताम् निकामे निकामेनः पर्जन्यो न वर्षतो फलवत्यो न वोषधयः पच्यन्ताम् योगक्षेमो नः कल्पेताम् ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम आप्यायन्तो ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमतो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् ममा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु अनिराकरणमस्तु निराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते य उपनिषत्सु धर्मा ते मयि सन्तो ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांतिः हरिः ओम तत्सत्.
Thank you very much.
So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stotra Bodha talk number 5. Today, our talk will be on Mukundamala Stotram. It will be the master key for Bhakti portrayed by Kulashekara Alvar. Our featured speaker today is Dr. Meduri Suryanarayan Garu, and he is a Asthana Pandit at Jagadguru Sri Pushpagiri Shankaracharya Mahasthanam Samsthanam in Hyderabad. And we have remarks by others from the Kendra and Dr. Prabhakar. So we will start the program with a little flute I will play. There is no Krishna Dhyanam without flute. So I will play a little bit flute to start the program.
Please, వినిపించడం లేదు. Not heard. Please put on. You mute అయిందేమో బాబు.
Okay. You couldn't hear it well?
Yeah, ఇంకా మ్యూట్ చేశారేమో తెలీదు.
Okay, let me try again.
You please play back. Rara Gopala.
Is that better? Is this better?
Yeah, no better. Go on. Go ahead.
ಹಾಡ್ತಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರೆಡಿ ಆದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ದೇವರ ಗುರುಗಳ ಮಗ
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we will now play some of the stotra chanting by the students. So we will start with Anish Kalyam's chanting.
Hello, my name is Anish Kalyam. I am in middle school in the 7th grade. Today I'll be reciting a few slokams from the Mukunda Mala Stotram. Mukunda Mala Stotram is composed by a great devotee of Sri Krishna Bhagavan by name of Guru Sekar Alvar. He is one of the most powerful devotees of Lord Vishnu. He is one among the Alvars. Here is the prayer for victory of Sri Krishna and prayer for the blessings of the deity on us all. Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandano Yam Jayatu Krishna Vrishnivam Sapradeepaha Jayatu Meghashyamala Komalango Jayatu Prithvi Baranaso Mukundaha तत्त्वं प्रसीद भगवान् कुरु मय्यनाथे विष्णो कृपां परम करुणिक किल त्वं संसार सागर निमग्न अनंत दीनां उद्धर्तुमर्हसि हरे पुरुषोत्तमोऽसि अनंत वैकुंठ मुकुंद कृष्ण गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति वक्तुं समर्थोऽपि न वक्ति कश्चित् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यं शिरसागर तारंग शिखर सार तारांकित चारुमूर्तये भोगी भोग शयनेय सायिने माधवाय मधुविद्विषे नमः ओम तत्सतु
Thank you.
So next I request Srimati Satyashree to please chant the Mukundamala Stotra Kusumanjali.
Hello, namaste to all. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om. Om Gushyate Yasya Nagare Rangayatra Dine Dine Tamaham Shirasa Vande Rajanam Kulashekaram Nastha Dharmena Vasunichaye Naiva Kamo Pabhoge Yad yad bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan purva karmanurupam etat prarthyam mama bahumatam janma janmantarepi tvatpadamboruha yugagata nischala bhaktirastu Krishna tvadiya pada pankaja pancharantam Adyaiva me vishatu manasa raja hamsaha prana prayana samaye kafavata pittaihi kantavarodhana vidau smaranam kudaste karacharana saroje kanti manne tramine Shramamushi bhujavichi vyakule ghadhamadhe Hari sarasi vigahya piyate jo jalaugham bhavamura parikhinna kedamadyajami Krishna toye madana pavanodbhuta hormi mamale dharavarte tanaya sahajagraha sangha kulecha संसाराख्ये महति जलधौ मज्जतां नस्त्रिधामन् पादाम्भोजे वरद भवतो भक्तिनावं प्रयच्छ जिह्वे कीर्तय केशवं मुररिपुं चेतो भज श्रीधरं पाणित्वं समयार्च्युता कथाः श्रोत्रद्वयत्वं शृणु कृष्णं लोकय लोचनद्वय हरे गच्छाग्र्युग्मालयं जिग्रघ्राणमुकुन्द पादतुलसीं मूर्धन्यमादोक्षजम् हे लोका शृणुतु प्रसूतिमरणव्याधि चिकित्सामिमं योगज्ञासमुदाहरन्ति मुनयो यां याज्ञवल्क्यादयः अन्तर्ज्योतिरमेयमेकममृतं कृष्णाख्यमापीयतां तत्पीतं परमौषधं वितनुते निर्वाणमात्यन्तिकम् हे गोपालक हे कृपाजलनिधे हे सिन्धुकन्यापते हे कंसान्तक हे गजेन्द्र करुणापारीण हे माधव हे रामानुज हे जगत्त्रय गुरो हे पुण्डरीकाक्ष मां हे गोपीजननाथ पालय परं जानामि न त्वां विना शत्रुश्चेदैकमन्त्रं सकलमुपनिषद् वाक्यसम्पूज्य मन्त्रं संसारोत्तारमन्त्रं समुपचिततमः सङ्गनिर्याणमन्त्रं सर्वैश्वर्यैकमन्त्रं व्यसनभुज सन्दष्टसन्त्राणमन्त्रं जिह्वे श्रीकृष्णमन्त्रं जप सततं जन्म साफल्यमन्त्रम् मज्जन्म मनः फलमिदं मधुकैटभारे मत्प्रार्थनीयमदनुग्रह एष एव त्वद्भृत्य भृत्य परिचारक भृत्य भृत्य भृत्यस्य भृत्य इति मां स्मरालोकनाथ इदं शरीरं परिणामपेशलं पतत्यवश्यं श्लथसन्धिजर्जरम् किमौषधै क्लिश्यसि मूढदुर्मते निरामयं कृष्णरसायनं पिब कृष्णो रक्षतु नो जगत्त्रय गुरुः कृष्णनामस्मयं कृष्णे नामरशत्रुवो विनिहताः कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं कृष्णे तिष्ठति सर्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण रक्षस्व माम् नमामि नारायण पादपङ्कजं करोमि नारायण पूजनं सदा वदामि नारायण नाम निर्मलं स्मरामि नारायण तत्त्वमव्ययम् अनंत वैकुंठ मुकुंद कृष्णा गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति वक्तुं समर्थोऽपि न वक्ति कश्चित् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यम् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यम् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यम् ओम तत्सत्
Thank you, madam. Excellent. So I'd like to welcome Dr. Prabhakar to give a few inaugural remarks and introduce the speaker.
Welcome to you all to this wonderful dialogue or wonderful program where we have opportunity to listen to the importance and influence of the Mukundamala Stotra Shlokas Mukundamala. And this is the Mukundamala Stotram, which is a very small book, only 41 slokas are there, but the benefits are immense, immeasurable. And this is one published by the Ramakrishna Matham people, very simple. So maybe 41 slokas are there in this. And I am also thankful now to our Anish, my grandson, who is able to pick up and pronounce, though bred and born just now in America, but trying to give you the pronunciation. Suitable, possibly making good practice. And next we have that Satyasri, our Veda student, she also wonderfully rendered. And she, when I asked her, she said, sir, when I was 7, 8 years girl, we used to recite Kundamala slokas. And then I said, no, you are big enough, recite. I mean, good opportunity, all people can enjoy. Because Krishna is one who can provide the Janma Phalam, Mad Janma Phalam Dada. And Krishna is known to be a Mokshanatha. And Krishna is described to be a Rasayanam, that is all strength providing Ayurvedic Lehyam, and so on. So, in this Mukundamala Stotra, we have got a number of metaphors about Krishna shortly, that too given by a great, one of the devotees, and great devotee, and that is called Kulasekara Alvar, who was a ruler. Ruler turned into a Maha Bhakta, such a Bhakta that he had the vision of Krishna himself after doing that. And this he got it as a Mukunda Mala because Mukunda is Mukti. What ultimately we want is we want Mukti. And for that only every janma has got to work up. That is homework we are given the moment we are born upon this earth. Because as you see, Sahayagna Praja Srishtva Sahovacha Prajapati. See, Prajapati first created the Yagna, Puja Vidhanam, and then people, so that they will have the timetable when they are born. Because if the timetable is announced, students are not in chaos when they go to college on the first day of the reopening of the day. Like that, the yagnas are created. And this Mukunda Shabda has a meaning and is attributed to all Mukunda Ganesha, Mukunda Madhava, Mukunda Hari, Mukunda, etc. That is anybody eligible to give the moksham or mukti or ultimate consummation or samam bonam. So Mokshanatha and Krishna Rasayana and all that. So this Mukunda Mala Stotra is very interesting and very short and very easy to pronounce. I should tell that actually I don't know about Mukunda Mala Stotra. Long years back when I happened to meet a professor of Usmania University, she was just reading every day that Mukunda Mala and kept it in her hand, and I asked her in the Pune when I asked her, what is this book? Then I said, it's Mukunda Mala, and looking at that, I said, good, then if you want, you can keep it. So that's how I got introduced to Mukunda Mala, and I don't know how it cuts up, and we have requested this Surya Narayana to talk on Mukunda Mala, and so he's a Mukti Prada now, Surya Narayana. He's Surya Narayana, both combines in him. So Narayana is Krishna, Surya is the worker, executive, always present, Pratyaksha Devata. So I think appropriately Mukunda Mala has come to the table of Surya Narayana. He is a good scholar, PhD, and in Sanskrit, teaching Sanskrit to all people. And moreover, he is now as an Asthana Vidwan in Hyderabad. So he is having a number of positions and all working. And anyway, so, and now I should tell that he is still a brahmachari. Anybody interested can also think of him as a prospective bridegroom. Anyway, so I welcome Dr. Surya Narayana to this venue, virtual platform, to give us talk on the Mukunda Mala Stotram. Afterwards, we have got another great scholar, Shalini Shanta, in Sanskrit, to give some her own remarks and appreciation for the Mukunda Mala Stotram. Because I remember Kulasekara Alvar is not a simple person, he's a strong devotee, he's a great poet, philosopher, and saint, and big sannyasi, and all that. And he is one of the important Alvars who promoted the Vaishnavism, and Sri Vaishnavas especially respect him as almost a god. So 12 Alvars are there. Among 12 Alvars, this Kulasekara Alvar, though he's a Kshatriya, but he turned to be a great devotee. So Krishna Bhakta. And so Bhakta Bhaktoham, Dasa Dasoham is that. And so we had a very good program beginning with the flute, Rara Gopala, by our Dr. Anjaneya Prasad, professionally a professor of engineering, computer engineering, working in the American University, Missouri, University in Columbia. And with all these wonderful words, I hope I welcome Dr. Surya Narayana to speak as much as possible. You can take some 60 or more minutes, sir. See that we are all given mukti with your talk because you have Narayana Shabda in your name. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good evening to one and all. Yontah pravisya mama vachamimam prasuptam sanjeevayati akhila shakti dharasvadhamna anyamsya hasta charana sravanatvagaadin prana namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam kamaniya kishora mugdha murtehe kalavenu kvanita drutananendoho मम वाचि विजृम्भतां मुरारेः मधुरिं नः कणिकापि कापि कापि सजलजलदनीलं वल्लीकेलिलोलं श्रितसुरतरुमूलं विद्युदुल्लासिचेलं सुररिपुकुलकालं सन्मनोबिम्बलीलं नतसुरमुनिजालं नौमि गोपालबालम्। जयति स भगवान् कृष्णः सेते यः शेषभोगशय्यायां मध्ये पयः पयोधेः अपरयुवाम्भोधिनिधः कृष्णः इन्दीवरदलश्यामम् इन्दिरानन्दकन्दलं वन्दारुजनमन्दारं वन्देऽहं यदुनन्दनं। Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namo Namaha. First, good evening to all elders who are participating in this virtual Zoom program, Mukundamala program. So, straightly I am coming to the point. In our ancient India, all Vedic texts like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Puranas, Kavyas, etc. are played an important role in enlightening people's thought process. Understand things to do and not to do, and bring name and fame of Indian culture. That's why we are saying Bharatasya Pratishte Dve Samskrutam Samskritis Tadha. So all these Vedic or poetic texts are preserved in Sanskrit language only, which is called Girvanam, Girvani. So which means spoken language of holy deities. So the Indian culture is a result of effort done by our Maharshis, Acharyas, Alvars like Kulasekara, who sacrificed their lives for upholding Dharma. That's why we are saying, Vedo kilo dharma moolam, dharmo hi vispasya jagata pratishtha. So this one, our Bharat called as a Dharma Bhumi, Karma Bhumi. So for upholding Dharma, to protect Dharma, our Acharyas, our Maharshis, are sacrificed their lives with Paropakara Buddhi. That's why Bhartrihari said that Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha, Paropakaraya vahanti nadyaha, Paropakaraya duhanti gavaha, Paropakarardham idam shariram. So with this thinking, our Acharyas, otherwise Gurus, Maharshis, they sacrificed their lives. And they shared this esteemed wisdom to all people on a not for profit basis. If one follows this knowledge, there will be peace and harmony among society, thereby in the country. So, His Holiness Sri Chandrasekhara Saraswati Swamigal said that the Indian culture, there are so many countries in the world. Among them, India has a very special place and is a very holy country and sacred country. Because in this country, deities like Vishnu, Shiva, Nrsimha took multiple avatars, which means they came down to earth and walked across the country and lived here like any human being and considered as Karma Bhumi. So the avatars and their glory are being seen even today also. God had incarnated himself in this country, and we will call him Rama, Krishna, Nrsimha, so on. So There is a one familiar writer who written Chitra Shataka, Pandit Jagannath Raya. He said that in his text, Srisasya Deho Nikilapi Prudvi Mukhyochasau Bharata Desa Eva Atraiva Vedaha Srutasya Tadvak Vacho Mukha Nissaranam Hi Siddham. If we imagine that Paramatma, God has a human, it can be said that the entire university and entire universe is Paramatman body and the heart is Bharat. By this reason only, our ancestors said that Durlabham Bharate Janma. Next, we are coming to the point Mukundamala, about Mukundamala. Mukundamala of Kulasekara Alvar is one of the most important devotional poems in Sanskrit literature. The Alvars are the mystic hymnologists who experienced and realized Lord Vishnu. They regard Lord Vishnu as the supreme god. Kulasekara belonged to Chera kingdom, part of Kerala. So the garland of poems offered by him, and who is considered to be prince among the servitors of Lord Krishna, contains 40 beautiful slokas, and each sloka invokes bhakti towards Krishna only. So in this Mukundamala, all 4 Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Mokshas, are explained in a poetic way, and one gets involved by reading these stanzas. So that is the importance and beauty of Mukundamala Stotra. The poet Kulasekara says that he is not offer any of the temporary values imagined by any other ordinary person. So I don't want that, like luxury cars, houses, bungalows, etc. But the only thing he seeks is the perpetual and unconditional devotion towards Bhagavan's divine feet. Here we are underlining one word, divine feet. So we have 9 Bhakti Margas. What are Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, divine feet underlined, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. So as per our holy texts, there are 9 paths to attain God himself. So they are called in these scriptures as Navaveda Bhakti Margas. If you read the below sloka, it is understood that the Padasevanam is one of the root in devotion paths, and we find many poems like this in our texts, encouraging one person to follow one of these paths as they deem fit to reach the ultimate goal of human life. What are the slokas? In Venkatesha Prapatti or any other slokas in any other literature, we can find out the Pada Shabda, Pada Sevana Shabda. How? Atriya Adisapta Rushaya Samupasya Sandhyam Akasa Sindhu Kamalani Manoharani Adaya Pada Yugma Varchayitum Prapannaha Seshadrisekhara Vibho Tava Suprabhatam. Very familiar sloka. In this sloka, we can find out Pada Yugmam Archayitum. This is called Pada Sevana. So in another sloka, Aham Durataste Padam Bhoja Yugma Praname Chayagatya Seva Ankaromi Sakrut Seva Ya Nitya Seva Phalam Tvam Prayacha Prabho Venkatesha. So in this way, we can find out Pada Shabda, the importance of Pada Sevana in so many slokas in our literature. So Sri Mahalakshmi, if we take an example, Sri Mahalakshmi is an example, exact example for this way of approach, Padasevana. She served Lord Vishnu with content and with intention to unify with him. So mesmerized with his charm and glory, and by following this path of Padasevana. Generally, Lord Vishnu depicted with Lakshmi seated at his feet and messaging them while Vishnu is in the Yoga Nidra, Sushupti Jagrada Avastha, we will say. So the Jnani never wants Punarjanma. It means get incarnated in multiple lives, having spouses, children, etc. As he believed that to get human life itself is very difficult, because Jantunam Narajanma Durlabham, we have one sloka, Tatrapi Vipratvam. So very difficult, and one gets a human life only after taking so many other lives like worms, insects, etc. The seeker always tries for attaining moksha through knowledge or through one of the 9 ways explained in our holy texts. So in this Mukundamala, the poet Sri Kulasekhara praises Lord with Ananya Bhavana. In pujas, generally, when we do puja in our home, at the completion of puja time, end of the time, we will say, Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravanam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva, Yani Kani cha Papani Janmantra Kutani cha, Tani Pranasyanti Pradashina Pade Pade, Papoham Papakarmaham Papatma Papasambhuvaha, Trahiman Krupayadheva, Sarana Katavasthala, Anyadha Saranam Nasti, Tvameva Saranam Mama, Tasmat Karunya Bhavena, Raksha Raksha Maheshwara or Janadhana, whatever it may be. So this is called Ananya Bhavana. So to attain moksha, the essential thing is bhakti. That's why our ancestors and Maharshis said that moksha sadhana samagriyam bhaktireva gariyasi. So for attaining moksha, so bhakti is a very, very important thing that should be there. So in our Shastras and Stotra literature, in Mukundamala or Bhajagovinda, whatever it may be, and in all Vedic texts, the theory of Bhakti Siddhanta was analyzed, explained very well. Let us think some slokas from Kulasekhara Mukundamala. First sloka is Sri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavalunda Nakovideti Nadheti Nagati Sayaneti Jagannivasa Ityalapanam Pratidinam Kurume Mukunda. What a wonderful sloka. Kulasekhara is praying Lord Mukunda, calling him as Sri Vallabha, Varada, Dayapara, Bhakta Priya, Bhavalundana, Kovida, Nadha, Nagati Sayana, in this way, with so many names. So, the first he is starting with the word Lord Mukunda by calling him as a Sri Vallabha. What is meaning of Sri Vallabha? Who is dear to Goddess Lakshmi, and praising him with various names. Here it should be explained. In Vedanta Shastra, there is one sentence, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahudha Vadanti. So the nature of Paramatman is always one, but men called him using different names and imagined him in ways known to oneself. It means at any form they want, like Sri Ram, another person wants to Nrsimha, he called him so on. So people call him as they wish and do puja, etc. And Paramatma does not deny that. So it is bhakti which is seen and not the form of ways in which the devotion is expressed. The expression is important. So in the same way, In Mukundamala, Kulasekara calling Paramatman with various holy names like Varada, Dayapara, Bhaktapriya, etc. Because what is the reason for this? Because this one is a Yuga, Kali Yuga. We are calling this Yuga as Kali Yuga. So in this Kali Yuga, Ghora Kali Yuga, particularly people, most of the people are not capable to do Vedic kritus like Yajnas, Homas, Ashwamedha, Somayaji, etc. They are not capable to do. So in this Suga, Namasmarana itself is the easiest way of getting blessings of Paramatma. In Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra also, then we are saying, we are using the word Sri Krishna Bhagavan, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So what is the meaning of Bhagavan? Is there any qualification for Bhagavan? So is there any qualification to use Bhagavan word? Can I use that word, Bhagavan Suryanarayana? Not at all, because Aisparyasya Samagrasya Mahapnyam Yasasasriyaha Jnana Vairagya Yosyeva Shannam Bhagayuchuchyate. So the person who had 6 qualities, Aisparya, Kirti, and Vairagya, Jnana, this way, the person who had these 6 qualities, so that person will be called as a Bhagavan. That's why Sri Krishna Bhagavan. We are saying Sri Krishna Bhagavan. So in Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra also and other texts also, we will find some certain slokas like Smarana, Namasmarana, the importance of Namasmarana from Mukundamala. Yasya Smarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchate Namastasmai Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranasanam Pranamo Dukka Samanaha Tam Namami Harim Param. The Smarana should be heartful when we pray Bhagavan Sri Krishna, because Kalu Bhaktireva Gariyasi, as well Moksha Sadhana Samagriyam Bhaktireva Gariyasi, as it is, as well as Kalu Bhaktireva Gariyasi. So in the Kali Yuga, the path of bhakti is the best one, is chanting of God's name or singing songs in praise of the glory of Paramatma, the easiest method. So if we do so, gods come nearer and nearer to us. Of course, he is present everywhere. There is a well-known sentence in a Hindi song. I would like to say, "Kaun kahate hai Bhagavan aate nahi, gopiyon ke tarah tu bulate nahi." So the lyrics of the songs means, who says God will not come? He will come if you can call him like the way of Gopikas calls him. So we can feel the God when we recite, discuss, or describe Bhagavan's qualities. He is making himself visible to us by imagining these qualities of him. So generally, everyone think that God is far away. Therefore, we go to temple and pray for him. So when we do the Kirtan of Lord Sri Krishna, gradually we feel that Bhagavan is coming near to us. We can feel that. So until he comes and starts residing in our heart, at the stage only our mind gets immersed in God. So in Namaka and Mahanyasa texts from Veda, you can observe this thing by references of Namaka or Mahanyasa. Deho Devalaya Proktaha Jivo Deva Sanatanaha Chajet Ajna Nirmalyam Soham Bhavena Pujayet. So that is the importance of Namasmarana. Even Sandhya Vandana ritual, which one is doing by Brahmanas. So that one also telling the importance of Namasmarana, Nama Kirtana, Nama. So name, Apavitra Pavitrova, at the starting only, Apavitra Pavitrova, Sarvavastham Gotopiva, Yasmaret Pundarika Abhya Abhyantara Suchihi. It means if our human form itself is a temple, the soul is the incarnation of God himself and is perpetual. The second line in Sanskrit above, as mentioned in Sandhya Vandana ritual also, he becomes pure. Person will become pure and eligible to do puja by reading these texts and remember the God Pundarikaksha name. So Pundarikaksha is not a different person, and Lord Krishna is not a different person. So in another sloka of Mukundamala, Kulasekara said that Jhayanti ye Vishnu manantam avyayam Hrutpadma madhye satatam vyavasthitam Samahitanam satatabhaya pradam Peyanti siddhim paramasya Vaishnavim. The unlimited infallible Vishnu, who is always present within the lotus of the heart, grants boons to those who fix their mind upon him. The devotee who meditate him will reach the perfection of the Vaishnava. That is called liberation. All come out to him and everything returned into him. So Bhagavan Krishna is capable for that both things. He can create everyone, create anything, and he can destroy anything. So he does not fail in that procedure, in his work. So because he is Ishvara. So the another name of Krishna is Mukunda, as said by Dr. Prabhakar sir. And another name of Krishna is also Mukunda, Ishvara. So what means Ishvaratva? So Brahma Pramadi Dosh Rahitatvam Ishvaratvam Nichya Jnanadi Karanatvam Ishvaratvam. So he had no confusion at all. So that Ishvara, that Sai Krishna Bhagavan, he is living always in our heart. That's why our Mantra Pushpam, Purusha Suktam said that Antah Bahisata Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Stitaha. So Bhagavan Krishna Bhakti frees us from fear of enemies, death, and various difficulties. Bhagavan Sri Krishna saves us from Asuri Pravritti, which one internally growing in our mind. So like jealousy, desire, angry, etc. And another sloka, Shirasagara Taranga Sekara Saratarakita Charumurtaye Bhogi Bhoga Sayaniya Sayine Madhavaya Madhudvidve Namaha. In this particular sloka, Sri Kulasekara praying Krishna as Madhava, because the Lord Vishnu killed Rakshasa called Madhu. So therefore he is called Madhava. He is resting on Ananta Sesha. So the Lord is resting between creation and destroy, between this gap. So Kulasekara describes that the Lord is speckled by shower of spray from the waves of milk ocean. So in fact, in another factor, if we observe Mukundamala slokas like Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam, Jayatu Jayatu Krishno Vishnuvamsa Pradeepaha, Jayatu Jayatu Megha Syamala Komalango, Jayatu Jayatu Prudvi Bharanasho Mukundaha. Kulasekara is doing Mangala Sasanam in this sloka. For Lord Sri Krishna, he is doing Mangala Sasanam. All glories to, it means all glories to Sri Krishna, son of Devaki. All glories to the brilliant light of Vishnuvamsa. And all glories to who has a color of a black cloud. And all glories to Mukunda, who removes the burden of the earth, burdens of earth, etc. So some elders are giving the definition for the word Mukunda as Mukti Data. Previously, our respected sir said this one about this Mukunda word. So the another word of Mukti is Moksha. Then what is Mukti or Moksha? What is the Mukti? What is Mukti or Moksha? If we have to say very, very shortly, Punajjanma Rahitatvam mukti. It means no reborn. The word Jaya added entire in the sloka, wherever the Lord Krishna is, there is victory. So Jayatu Jayatu, Jayatu Jayatu, repeated. Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam Jayatu Jayatu Krishno. So it means the word Jaya added entire sloka in this sloka, wherever Lord Krishna, there is victory. Ito dharmaha tato jayaha, because Krishna is a swarupa of dharma. So differently victory will be there. Victory will be there. So Krishnatpadeya padapankaja panjarantam adyeva me visatu manasa rajahamsaha prana kapavata pittaihi kantavarodhena vidhau smaranam kutaste. This one is a very, very important and very beautiful sloka. All slokas are very, very beautiful slokas, no doubt at all. But Kulasekara said that, he says that, Hey Jagadguru Krishna, at the time of death, the heat and the wind will choke my throat and avoids my thinking of the Lord. So I can't able to say any nama, either Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna, Govinda, Hrishikesa, whatever. So it avoids my thinking of the Lord. Because of that reason, now itself, please ensnare in the bird cage called your feet, the royal span called my mind. So Krishnatpadiya padapankaja panjarantam adyeva me visatu manasa rajahamsaha. The bird cage called your feet, the royal span called my mind. So in this particular case, I remain one Telugu Padya, which one mentioned in Nrsimha Sataka. Probably Prabhakar sir knows that Padya, I think. Bratike nannallu nee bhajana tappanu gaani మరణకాలమునందు మరతునేమో ఆవేళ యమదూత రాగ్రహమున వచ్చి ప్రాణముల్ పెకలించి పట్టునప్పుడు కపవాత పైత్యముల్ పట్టగా శ్రమచేత పిలుతును శ్రమచేత పిలువలేను నాటికి ఇప్పుడే చేసేద నీ నామస్మరణ. The meaning of Padya and the meaning of this Mukundamala sloka is exactly same. So we can feel same emotion, same devotion in both slokas. That the first one is Padya sloka, Mukundamala's Padya sloka, and second one is Nrsimha Sataka sloka, which one written in Telugu language. So in the next slokas, Tatvam prasida Bhagavan Kuru Mayyanathe Vishnu Krupam Paramakarunika Kalatvam Samsara Sagara Nimagna Mananta Deenam Uddhartumarhasi Hare Purushottamosi. Once again, I am repeating the meaning of, for understanding the meaning of sloka. Tatvam prasida Bhagavan Kurumayyanadhe Vishnu Krupam Paramakarunika Kilatvam Samsara Sagara Nimagna Mananta Deenam Uddhartumarhasi Hare Purushottamosi. Tvam Purushottamaha Asi. So the sloka started with the word Tattvam. So what is Tattvam? So in Telugu states, we will say, generally people will say, Vadiki Tattvam Bodhapadindira. So Tattvam, regular word. So what is the meaning of Tattvam? Is there any abbreviation for that? So Tattvam means, in Indian logical theory, it means Nyaya Shastra, Tarka Shastra. Our Vasayana, who written commentary for Nyaya Sutras, he explained the Tattva's definition. So he given definition for that. The word Tattva. Tattvam nama satasya sadbhavaha asatasya asadbhavaha. If you take an example, like here right now in front of me there is a one thing, either a laptop or any mobile or anything. So if I see mobile as a mobile, that one is tattva. So there is no thing in front of me, mobile, etc., laptop, etc. If I don't see anything, that is called tattva. Because when we take reality as a reality, real thing as a real thing, it is called as tattva. When we understand anything as a unreal, so unreality as a unreality, that is called tattva. That's why Vasayana said that tattvam nama satasya sadbhavaha asatasya asadbhavaha. So with tattva, so for attaining bhakti, the essential thing is, another essential thing is, tattva jnana is very, very important for attaining bhakti. So Kulasekara is saying that in this sloka, particular sloka, that's why he started with word tattvam, tattvam prasida, this give me tattva jnana. So that one tattva jnana which leads us to moksha marga. That's why tattvam prasida bhagavan. I already said what is the meaning of Bhagavan. Previously I told Aisparyasa samagrasya mahatmyamisa sriyaha. So Bhagavan, hey Bhagavan, I am, so I don't have any relations. So please show me your kindness. So Tattvam prasida Bhagavan kuru mayyanadhe Vishnoho krupam parama karunika kilatvam samsara sagara nimagna mananta deenam uddhartu marhasi hare purushottamosi idam sariram parinama pesalam patatyavasyam slagha sandhi jarjaram kimoshadhaihi klisyasi moodha durmate niramayam krishna rasayanam piba. This is a sloka like a gem of Mukundamala Stotra. Here in this slokas, in this both slokas, Vedanta philosophy and Vairagya Chintanam are also included. Are also included is not a correct word. Vairagya Chintanam and Vedanta philosophy are included, essentially included. So which Vedanta philosophy which is useful to human being for attaining knowledge of moksha or attaining moksha to getting blessings of Lord Paramatma. That's why we will say Vedanta Vijnana Sunishtitardha Sannyasa Yogat Yataya Suddhasatvaha Te Brahma Loke Tuparantaka Paramurta Parimruchanti Sarve Dahurang Hipapam Parameshva Bhutam Yat Pundarikam Puramajjasa Gustam Tatra Bigakram Gaganam Visokastasmin Yadantas Tadupasitavyam 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 Upasana Upasa Devata Upasana should be done. Upasya Devata will be Paramatma. So here in this text, here in the text in this sloka, Vedanta philosophy, which one explained by Adi Sankaracharya and Vairagya Chintanam included in these particular slokas. The poet said that Bhagavan is the most compassionate. So ask him to show his favor and mercy upon his helpless soul. Only Krishna lift people from ocean of samsara. Human body which has grown attractive in our young age. So and it must succumb to death due to old age. So all people are very, very busy with their works. That's why Sankaracharya said that in Bhajgovinda Stotra, Balastavat Krida Saktaha, Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha, Vruddhastavat Chinta Saktaha, Param Brahmani, Kopina Saktaha. So children are interested in playing games. and young people, you are interested in girls, and elder people, senior citizens are interested in thinking what is my next plan, how I should lead my life after 80 years, after 70 years, after 60 years. So they are thinking about that. So no one is thinking about Paramatma or Parabrahma. So think about that. Shankaracharya said that. So, and it must succumb to death due to old age. Foolish people, what will they do? They are suffering by taking medicines. So poet says that one should take the Krishna Nama as tablet, as effective tablet, which never fails. So Pujya Sankara Bhagavad-pada, Jagadguru Shankaracharya had also mentioned this ideology, this ideology in his Karavalamba Stotra and Bhajagovinda Stotras. If we find, if we examine, or if we observe, Samsara Ghora Gahane Charato Murare Maro Gabhikara Murga Prichurardhitasya Artasya Massara Nidagha Nipiditasya Lakshmi Nrusimha Mamadehi Karavalambam Samsara Kupamati Ghora Magadha Moolam Samprapya Dukkha Sata Sarpa Samakulasya Deenasya Deva Krupaya Saranagatasya Lakshmi Nrusimha Mamadehi Karavalambam. So both slokas previously which one told Tattvam Prasida Bhagavan Kurumaya Nadhe Vishnu Krupam Paramakarunika Kilakvam Samsara Sagara Nimagna Mananta Dina Muddhar Tumarkhasi Hare Purushottamas Purushottamosi. There is one similar link between Samsara Sagara Nimagna Mananta Dina Muddhar Tumarkhasi Hare Purushottamosi Samsara Ghora Gahane Charato Murare Marogra Bhikara Murga Prachuradhitasya Artasya Massaran Anidaga Nipiditasya Lakshmi Nrusumha Mamadehi Karavalambam. Words are changed. The lifting of word, lift the which one the word which one used for lifting, that one only changed, otherwise the subject is also same. So here Kulasekara, he used a word Uddhattumarhasi, and Shankaracharya used Mamadehi Karavalambam. The meaning of both words is the same. So Samsara Kupamati Ghora Magadha Moolam Samprapya Dukkha Sata Sarpa Samakulasya Deenasya Deva Krupaya Saranagatasya Lakshmi Nrusimha Mamadehi Karavalambam. That's why here Kulasekara, he is saying that praise the Lord Sri Krishna. Shankaracharya is saying that praise the Lord Govinda. Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. Shankaracharya said Paramatma as a Govinda, and Kulasekara said Paramatman as a Mukunda. So Govinda, Mukunda. So Govinda is Gam Vindati iti Govindaha. So Muktidata iti Mukundaha. So, and that's why he written Bhajagovinda Stotra with Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam means, what is meaning of Dhatu Prayoga? Bhaja is a Dhatu. What is the meaning of Bhaja? Bhaja Sevayam, praise, Archana, singing songs. That is mentioned with Sabda Bhaja. So Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. So Padasevana here will be added. Otherwise, Smarana, Namasmarana also it will comes. So Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modamate, hey Modamate, O foolish man. Here also in previous sloka also Kulasekara said that idam sariram parinama peshalam patatyavasyam slagasanti nirjaram kimoshadaihi klisyati modha durmate, modha durmate. So Kulasekara also used the word people as a foolish people. People are a foolish people. And Shankaracharya also said that, O foolish men, Govindam Bhaja, please praise the Lord Govinda. So samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrikarane. So here, previous sloka also, if we see, idam sariram parinama peshalam patatyavasyam, underline, patatyavasyam means on one day, Yamaraja will come and he take our lives. So patatyavasyam, death will become. Same meaning, exact same meaning is also given by Adi Shankaracharya. Samprapte sannihite kale. Kala shabd, the meaning of kala is Yama. Samprapte sannihite kale, when he comes towards you, nearer to you, then nahi nahi rashadi dukrekarane. Then your knowledge or skills, whatever it may be, that will not save you. Anything will not save you. So bhajagovindam, govindam bhajamudamate. And idam shariram parinama pesalam. What is the philosophy? Vedanta philosophy and Mukundamala's philosophy, both are same, because all these I am explaining to show the similarity of philosophy. So idam shariram parinama pesalam. Idam shariram parinama pesalam, it means the body will change. The body will change from childhood and another stage at young age and old age, it will be turned. So in this way, Vedanta philosophy also, our Vedanta philosopher said that Ma kuru dhana jana yavvana garvam harati nimesha kala sarvam. So there is a similarity of subject in both stotras written by different acharyas. So Kulasekara has written Mukundamala and Shankaracharya written Karavalamba Stotra and Bhajagovinda Stotra. So many stotras are there. So finally Kulasekara makes it clear about the authorship of Mukundamala like a bee at the divine feet of Lord Sri Krishna. He has prayed to the Lord of evolving oneself from the samsara ocean. So our Shastrakaras, until now we talked about Sri Krishna and Leelas of Sri Krishna and the philosophy of Mukundamala and Bhakti, which one involved in Mukundamala. So we don't discuss about the word Krishna. Is there any definition for that also? So exactly there. What is that? Karshati iti Krishnaha. Karshati iti Krishnaha. So who the Bhagavan who attracts people towards him, he is called Krishna. So Nutana Jaladhar Ruchaye Gopa Vasuti Dukula Chauraya Tasmai Krishnaya Namaha Samsara Mahiruhasya Bijaya. Samsara is one tree. So the bija will start with marriage or any other ceremony. So only from samsara kashtas, for family problems, Krishna will save you. This is the concept of Mukundamala, and this is the concept previously mentioned by our Shastrakaras and our ancestors. So he has prayed to the Lord of evolving oneself from the samsara ocean. In this process, he explained the Leelas of Sri Krishna Paramatma in a sweet, very, very natural, poetic way. This Mukundamala Stotra is a key, a title given by our Prabhakar sir. This one is very, very apt because the Mukundamala is a key which opens Bhakti door. Bhakti is a door and shows the route for Moksha Marga through praying Jagat Guru Sri Krishna. That's why we are praising Sri Krishna as Krishnam Vamde Jagat Gurum. So, so maybe time is over. Whatever, Prabhakar sir. At 8:30, around 8:30, I have another program with Swamiji. So with your permission, I am concluding.
Okay.
So I am very, very, with your permission, please grant your permission, sir.
Thank you very much. That
It was very, very wonderful talk on bhakti and giving many, many examples of.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Vote of thanks. I would like to say my gratitude to our elder sir, respected sir, Prabhakar sir, and convey my wishes to madam also. So I am very, very nearest person to Prabhakar sir, because both we traveled some places in Madhya Pradesh, etc. And both we are participated in some seminars. So he shows a utmost love, affection upon me. So always he feels like a son. So in my issue, in my matter, my issue. So I am personally, I am giving my gratitude. I am very, very thankful to Prabhakar sir for giving this wonderful opportunity and to say few words about Sri Krishna, who is my beloved God. So I am very, very thankful to all of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So at 8:30, I have another program. So with all your permission, I am concluding my speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. And we look forward to hearing you again sometime soon also. Jana, you want to give some more remarks and introduce Dr. Shanta Shevalini?
yeah, before it,
Namaste.
Before it, sir wants to speak something.
okay.
Okay.
So this is really inspiring that we are able to know the glory of Krishna, a friend to all people at all times. However many acharyas are there, the acharyatva of Krishna is eternal, provided we go to his feet. Padasevanam is most important, because through Padasevanam we learn more than being a friend. Any other bhakti is no good. For example, Krishna and Arjuna are very good friends, always together. But Krishna never offered a fruit to Krishna. Arjuna never offered a Krishna or thanks. He took it for granted that Krishna is himself. But Bhima and Krishna, they hardly meet each other. But ultimately, when a question is put by Arjuna to Krishna, who is your best friend and bhakta? Arjuna was disappointed. Your brother Bhima is my best bhakta, not you. So it is really interesting that that is Marana is important and all that, but once you are a Sakha, you will get a kind of lenience. Oh, Kittu, Varo, Kittu, Rara, అనేటువంటి స్టేజ్ కూడా వచ్చేస్తారు, కిట్టు అని వేస్తారు. కానీ కృష్ణ అని పిలిచడం తక్కువ. Therefore, Arjuna gets a second rank or other rank, but before his brother Bhima. So when this Alvar has written this beautiful Mukundamala, he has that kind of total bhakti and also Krishna Tattva he wanted to convey, and if not, whatever Tattva or truth or reality or nature of Krishna cannot be unearthed. So, but still that Alvar, later on Alvar is a later name, but he's a Maharaja, he's a prince, he is a king of Malayalam, of Kerala. So, beautiful, sir, you just can go to your next work, and thank you very much that you have. So, right from the time I gave you the topic, Krishna is staying in our head. So we have been preparing, and Krishna, 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 Krishna. So that Krishna has now revealed some ideas to be communicated to others. And one more important, which I pointed out to him earlier also, see, as long as we have the body, we have the diseases. We have cough, cold, fever, etc. And every time we take medicine and temporarily suppress. But now Krishna Mukund, this Alvar tells that if you have body, you have got a disease problem. If there is no body at all, no disease. So Krishna is such that he will not give you body back. He will give you mukti. So that's what is the idea of Alvar. Beautiful idea. When you have hair, you can make styles. If there is no hair, what styles you can make? So you are happy. That something like the linga of Shiva. So however amount of water or ghee or anything poured, nothing stays on the Shiva. He just gives up. So like that, Krishna also tells that if you are my devotee, I will see that no janma back to you. When once, so that's a wonderful idea which our Alvar has given. And thank you very much, sir. I thought you will be able to point out that, but you have other ideas to say. And time constraint is there because these 41 slokas will be a wonderful source. And you made a comparison with Shankaracharya earlier to Alvar, I think so. So Shankara and Alvar, same great minds think alike. And so you have pointed out that how people want to develop Vairagya, have the seeds of Vairagya, unlike Smashana Vairagya or Prasuti Vairagya or Abhava Vairagya. The Vairagya must be permanent in a way so that we can get the permanent grace and all that. So anyway, very good you have done, and thank you very much. Some other time we'll see you. You can go to Swamiji and attend to his Pada Sevana.
No, sir. Okay, next program, మీరు తర్వాత program continuation చేయొచ్చు. Sometime.
Okay, we do continue because some more people are there, and our time is not over. Your time is only you have only limited your time.
నేను కాసేపు ఉండి లెఫ్ట్ అవుతాను.
Okay, welcome, sir. You stay on and let us listen to Prasad and then to Satyasri. I mean, Shaivalini Shanta.
Yes, very good. So I welcome Dr. Shanta Shaivalini to please give her presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Surya Narayan, sir. So you have so exquisitely presented this Mukundamala, and you have given us so many references. And first, you took the importance of Sanskrit, the Indian culture, especially it was uplifted by our Acharyas, Alvars, and Rishis. And also, you have taken the reference of Bhartruhari, that is Paropakarartham idam shariram. Paropakaraya vahanti nadyaha, paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha. And Jagannatha's Chitra Shataka also.
Chitra Shatakam.
Yes, Chitra Shataka. And also the four Purusharthas you mentioned. That is in Sanskrit literature, each and every work will tell us about the four Purusharthas. That is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So generally we'll say is the Sanskrit means we take all the works in literature only, that is Kavya only we call it as. And this is Mukundamala is also a Stotra Kavya. And you have taken the example of Sandhya Vandana. Through that we'll pray the God and also to purify ourselves. And Tattva Gnana, that is also an important to get the moksha, we said. And also I had taken some of the references of Vedanta. And also he gave a comparative study of that is Shankaracharya will say that is Bhajagovindam, Bhajagovindam. So in that way I have taken many references. It was really excellent. Just I want to narrate some information about the rest of the information about the Mukundamala and also about the author Kulashekara. So this Kulashekara Alvar is generally identified with Kulashekara Sharma, the medieval dramatist from the Chera royal family. He describes himself as the Kerala Kula Chudamani, or a crown jewel of the Chera dynasty. So he is known as the author of the two Sanskrit plays called Tapati Samvarana and also Subhadra Dhananjaya, and the Sanskrit Champu Kavya Ashtarya Manjari, also the author of the Sanskrit play Vichinna Abhisheka. An inscription from Chera, 1954-55 AD, mentions the performance of the play Tapta Samvarana in a temple, will say, and literary contributions when you go for that, Kulashekara is the author of Perumal Tirumoli. So it means that the god's good sayings, will say. Perumal means the god, and Tiru means good, and Moli sayings, will say it is a good sayings, or it is good words of the god, will say. That was composed in Tamil language, and also Mukundamala in Sanskrit. And mainly his poems are very devotional in nature, being dedicated to the most prominent avatars of the god Vishnu or Rama or Sri Krishna. He identifies himself with the several roles in the events of their lives. So that is a devotee of God Rama, and say he considered the painful experience of Rama or his aging father Dasharatha to be his own, will say. In that way, even Lord Krishna also. So he identified himself with Devaki, the real mother of Krishna, from whom Krishna was taken away to Gokula, where Nanda and Yashoda were there. So in that way, he takes many of the references, and also he says that he is with the Gopi, in love with God Krishna. And Kulashekara is belong to 9th century, is one of the 12 Vaishnavite alvas, was a bhakti, theologian and devotional poet from medieval Kerala, will say, and he was the author of Perumal Tirumoli and Mukundamala. That Perumal Tirumoli, whose second decade is known as Tetrarum Tairal, is compiled as a part of Nalaira Divya Prabandham, will say. And there are many sources that he belongs to 11th century, the work is, and etc., they will say. And inscription in Tikkula Shekharapuram temple in Kodangallur has been dated graphically to the 11th or 12th century, they will say. So you have taken the references here, and the poet has used both Shabdalankara and Arthalankara mainly. And Shabdalankara mainly he has taken the, that is Anuprasa Alankara, and Arthalankara present, that is mainly Rupaka Alankara, that is what we call metaphor. And he used even some of the chandas, the prosody, will say, that is like Vasanta Tilaka, Malini, Shardula, Rathodhata, Upendra, Indravajra, the Vamshastha. These are the some he uses
Alankaras.
In Alankaras and Chandas.
Alankaras.
Mainly these are the,
yes.
And here, and I found when I was searching for Mukundamala, I found two versions. That is, in the first version, we'll find only 40 shlokas, and the second version, we got 54 shlokas. Among that, I'll mention very few. So here, Vande Mukundam Kundendu Shankadashanam Shishugopavesham Indradi Devgana Vandita Padapuitham Vrindavanalayam Aham Vasudeva Sunam, will say. So here the poet is it is a salutation to Lord Mukunda, who is the son of Vasudeva, lives in Vrindavana, will say, whose eyes are like lotus, teeth is white like the moon and the conch, will say, and his feet is worshipped by Indra and other gods. So maybe in one other metaphor, or it may be a simile also. And here that is Anuprasa Alankara, we can say, and also Vasanta Tilaka Vritta also. That prosody is Vasanta Tilaka. And in there, you referred even Shri Vallabheti, Varadeti, Dayapareti, Bhakti Priyeti, Bhavalunthana Kovideti, Natheti, Nagasheneti, Jagan Nivasetya, Alapinam, Pratidinam Kuru Ma Mukunda, will say. So here also we can see the rhythmic, very rhythmic shloka it is, and you can see the Shri Vallabheti, Varadeti, Dayapareti, Eti Prayogaha, etadi kind of prasa we can say. So in a prasa the poet has composed. Probably he had all the knowledge, especially the grammar knowledge also he had very much. He has a very depth knowledge in that. And also we can see the Adi prasas also, just like in Kannada language we have the Adi prasa. When we see Kannada literature, similarly, even this poet also used that. Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam Jayatu Jayatu
Nandanoyam.
Krishna Pradeepah Jayatu Jayatu Meghashyamalaha Kovalango Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharanashu Mukundaha. So here also Meghashyamaha will say. So Meghashyama we can see either in Rupaka or it may be a Upama also. How we are going to do the Vigraha Vakya, based on that we can take either a simile or that is metaphor he'll say, and it is composed in a Malini Vritta. And next we will say Naham Vande Tava Charanayor Dvandva Hetoho Kumbhipakam Gurumapi Hare Narakam Napanetum. So here the devotee pray or we request to protect from this Kumbhipaka Naraka, that is the hell, a kind of another name of a hell will say. So it has composed in Mandakranta Vritta. So how that is the meaning will goes, how a poet will express us. Accordingly, he has used even Chandas also. So for that we can say that here Prithvi Redu Ranapayamsi Kanikaha Phalgu Spulingo Ananat Tejo Nishwasanam Marat Tanutaram Randram Sukshmam Nabha. So here we see the dust from the Mukunda's feet enslaves all of them. The earth becomes a particle of the dust. The water of the sea becomes a single drop. The fire becomes a tiny spark. Blowing wind becomes a tiny movement. The sky becomes a small hole, and Shiva, Brahma, and other gods become insignificant in this case. So all the gods became a small insects here. So it shows that how Govinda is. What is the place of Govinda? So he is the ultimate. He is everything. That is the way we call it as Ananta will say. He is eternal. He is Akshara. Naksharati iti Akshara. So he is eternal. He is Ananta. He is everything will say. So the poet here so beautifully used Shardula Vikridita Vritta will say. So because the poet is, the God is playing with the other who was created by him will say, the God is playing with all, including the gods. We'll say that's what we say. Hari Sarvottama Vayu Jivottama. Hari Sarvottama Saha Uttamaha Sarveshu Uttamaha will say. Therefore, so beautifully, according to the context, the poet has used Shardula Vikridita. Vikridita means a kind of play, we'll say. He is playing all that. That is the beauty of using particular prosody in these places. And also in one, we can say that here also, that is the shloka, Baddhenanjalina Natena Shirasa Gatre Saromodgamaihi Kantena Swaragadgadena Nayanodgena Bashpambuna Nityam Tvacharana Ravinda Yugala Dhyana Mutaswadina Asmakam Sarasiruhaksha Saradam Sampadyatam Jivitam will say. Oh lotus-eyed one, we pray you with folded hands and bended heads and stuttering voice with the tears. Please allow us to drink the nectar of your lotus feet always will say. Such a beautifully he praises. It is a kind of even the devotees are enjoying by drinking the nectar of his feet. So that is also so beautifully the poet narrates here. And one more shloka will say, Nathe Datari Bhogi Bhogashayane Narayane Madhave Deve Devaki Nandane Sukha Suravare Chakrayudhe Sharghani Leela Shesha Jagat Prapancha Jathare Vishweshware Sridhare Govinde Guru Chittavrattim Achala Anyaistu Kim Vartanehi will say. So it is different forms of Lord. We'll say Nathe Dhatari. Oh Natha, oh Lord Narayana. Who are you? Bhoga Bhogishayane. You sleeps on the of a serpent. You are a son of Devaki, best of gods, holding discus and bow, that is Shranga bow, and sleeps in the word joyfully, which is like a womb, will say. The word itself is a joyful thing for the Lord. So that is like a womb, and he stays there and protecting everyone. And Lord of the word will say, having Lakshmi in his heart, will say, Govinda makes firm our wavering mind. What else is there other than this? Arthat, everything is with Govinda. So the devotee is praying in that way, you protect us. So here also a kind of play with the devotee and the God, will say, between those two. Therefore the poet used the Shardula Kridita Vritta, and also he'll say, Namami Narayana Pada
Pankajam.
Pada Pujanam Sada, Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam, Smarami Narayana Tattvam. Will say. So everything is Narayana. So that is Pada Pankaja. His Pankaja, Panke Jayadedi Pankajaha, that is lotus, will say. His feet is like a lotus, his feet itself is a lotus, will say. That is again metaphor. So in that way, they'll pray. This is in Vamshastha will say, that is 12 syllables will come in each pada. And here we can see Namami, Karomi, Vadami, Smarami iti, that is Adiprasa, how we can see in a Kannada literature. So in that way we can see Adiprasa. It means we will come to know that the poet is not only expert in Samskrita, but also probably he was aware of this Kannada also. That is the reason probably he has composed it in Adiprasa. And also here, that is in shloka, that is Shatruchedaika mantram sakalam Upanishad Vakya Sampujya mantram Samsarottara mantram Samuchita tamasaha Sangha Niryada mantram Sarveshwaryaika mantram Vyasana Bhujaga Sandashta Santrana mantram Jipe Shri Krishna mantram Japa Japa Satatam Janma Saphalya mantram. So here it is Janma Saphalya. It makes each and every living being's life is very meaningful. So therefore we'll say Krishna mantra is a mantra which kills all the enemies. Mantra of each and every word of, it is a mantra of each and every word of Upanishad. Mantra which upholds from samsara. It means it removes the worldly pleasures, we'll say, because the Purushartha is nothing but Antima is the moksha, will say. Dharma Artha Kama Moksha. Dharmena Karyam Kartavyam Tena Artha Sangraha Arthena Kama Puradam, the Artha to fulfill our desires, and by fulfilling our desires, so it leads to the moksha. Say that only they say destroys, it destroys ignorance, helps in attaining all riches, removes the poison, will say, that is by a serpent bite, and mantra makes one's life so meaningful. So chant Shri Krishna mantra always. Sraddhara, will say. When we are describing anything in detail, generally the poets will make use of this Sraddhara Vritta. It is a very big Vritta, will say. So number of letters will be 21, will say. And here the garland will say Sraddhara. Srakkadhara, will say. Srakka means it is a pushpamala, that is a garland.
Yes.
It means Sraddhara means that is the dhara, that is he is holding the pushpamala. It means giving he is going to give a pleasant thing, will say. So those who are the devotees, he'll give good things to his devotees. That is probably the poet has used Sraddhara Vritta here. And also in Krishna Tvadiya Padapankaja Panjarantam Adyeva Mae Vishatu Manasa Rajahamsaha Pranaprayam Kanvahata Kafa Vata Pittaihi Rodhana Vidho Kutaste, they'll say. So here also Anuprasa we can see, and also here there is a Vasanta Tilaka Vritta. So idam shariram parinama peshalam patatyavashyam parinama peshalam किम औषधैः कृष्णस्य मूढधुर्मते निरायं कृष्ण रसायनं पिब. So the Krishna mantra is just like a rasayana, I will say. It is the healthy rasayana. It is a healthy essence. We can say, therefore, all should bring that. So by that one will get good health, they say. So in this way, one more shloka will say, Krishno rakshatu no jagattriya guru Krishnam namadhvam sada Krishnena akhila shatruvo vinihata Krishnaya tasmai namaha. Krishnadeva samuthitam jagadidam Krishnasya daso asmyaham. Krishne tishtati visnita dakhilam he Krishna rakshasvamam will say. So here also we can see the Shardula Vikrita Arthat, he is everything. So we have to surrender to that Lord Krishna. So by that we'll get everything, we'll say. So he is the protector, therefore he has to protect us. Now last one. Tattvam prasida bhagavan kuru mai anathe Vishnu kripa paramakarunikah khalu tvam samsara sagara nimagnam anantadinam uddhartum arhasi hare Purushottamasi. You are the Purushottama, you are everything. So, and it has composed in Vasanta Vritta. And those who read these verses of Mukunda Mala will achieve all kinds of happiness in their lives. All their sins will wash up and get the feet of Lord Vishnu. Means that is, he only says that Mukundamala padhadam naradam ashesha saukhyam labhatena kasvita samasta papakshayam etyadehi prayati Vishnu paramam padam tata. So in that way, so beautifully, the poet will complete his work, that is Mukundamala. So in that way, even let God give good health to everybody, and he remove all their pain, sufferings, and give happiness to everyone. So in that way, by praying the God, I'm concluding my talk. And thank you very much, sir, once again, Surya Narayan sir. And also I thank Dr. C.L. Prabhakar sir also, who gave this opportunity of speaking to speak a few words about Mukundamala. So really I am Dhanyasmi. Dhanyaha. Namaste.
Good.
Tamaha Yushmabihi Mukundamala Stotre Vrittaha Santi Te Vishayaha Yushmabihi Spashtataya Samyaktaya Pratibaditaha Dhanyavadaha.
Mahodaya, Prabhakar Mahodaya, one more I wanted to tell one more point here. The poet has used a Vaidarbhi style here. That is, they'll say that Madhurya Venjakair Varne Rachana Lalitatmika Alpavrittir Avrittir Va Vaidarbhi Riti Vishyate. That is poet, the Alankarika Vishwanatha will give this reference in Sahitya Darpana. Even Kalidasa also mentions about this. Even Kalidasa's style is also Vaidarbhi. Even this poet also used a Vaidarbhi style, we'll say. That is a Lalita Madhura Vakya, not very big samasa. That is compound words. Hardly two or three words should be there, they'll say. So in that way, he composed so beautifully. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, namaste. Sarvebhyo.
So Saivarani has done a wonderful analysis for trying to talk about the prosody, Alankara, Riti, all this. Because of these Alankara qualities, this Stotra is having a wonderful placement in the history of Stotras, and Krishna is Akarshana and Mukti and all that. So thank you, Saivarani, you have pointed out some of the beauties which will make many people to turn to Mukundamala and start reading. Because everybody wants Mukti, they don't want body. Body is there, rogas are there. And apart from other, more rogas than happiness. So this Krishna is right from his birth. Balam Mukundam Manasasmarami. Or Dr. Dhare has put the wonderful sloka. See, his size is so small that he could sleep in the leaf. So and put his foot finger into his mouth and so on. So Padaravindam Badanaravinde Vivesayantam Patasya Patrasya Putesayanam Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami. The Mukunda quality and eligibility and authority to Krishna is automatically right from his birth or avatara. It's a beautiful thing. I will request also Dr. Ghare to come up because he's also fond of Mukunda Krishna and he had already commented. And so if he is there, I would like to listen to his comments also, Dr. Ghare.
Hello.
Yes, and welcome, sir.
Both the speakers have talked very nicely. I have nothing more to add. Whatever I have written a few lines on the chat, that is all what I wanted to say. There is one mala more, Mukunda Mala, as I remember, in the Bhagavata, but I don't recollect it now, what exactly it contains. I have to open the Bhagavata Purana and see what exactly that Mukunda Mala contains. Okay, thank you very much.
Actually, Dr. Ghare will make some homework before any topic is launched, and I know. And so this Stotra Sahitya is very nice. Thank you very much, sir. You have given that wonderful sloka to make remember Krishna as a Balakrishna, especially with such a beautiful posture, putting the foot finger into the mouth and staying on the leaf. Because every baby will go through that state for a while. I have seen my own grandson Ayush, but of course it came in TV, screen video, and he was putting his foot finger into the mouth, sitting on the lap of his father. Then I suddenly remembered. So that was photographed and kept it as a record to me. Because Padaravindam Mukharavinde Vinivesayam.
Kararavindena Padaravindam Padaravindena Mukhar.
So anyway, that kind of sloka reminds the real beauty of a baby born. And only once and once only the baby will do. Yeah, everybody probably will do it in their life, boy or girl. And that's the most beautiful picture to grasp, which our Alvar has got it. And moreover, Saivalni told that it is, Alvar is 9th century, our Shankara is 8th century. So definitely both of them have got contemporary influences, will not very far off. So thereby, what is Shankara is Shruti Alaya. Shankara is Shruti, Smriti Alaya and Karunalaya. So everybody is inspired, whether it is a Vaishnavism or Saivism or any other ism, but the roots are there and which are given by our Acharyas, Shankara, Madhva, Ramanuja. They are all very wonderful. But these Alvars are very famous in this Vaishnavism, speaking about the importance of that after Ramanuja. And we have got the Tirthas after Madhvacharya, important. So Tirtha, Alvar, and our Shankara followers and Advaitins, all these people are great philosophers who have given rise for the importance of Tyaga, Vairagya, and Bhakti. And so Bhakti will increase when the lullaby-like slokas are there. At the same time, with a number of alankaras also employed. So Saivalni point of Sardula Vikriditam, play with the tiger. So Vikriditam is really interesting. So thanks to Saivalni, and I ask Prasad to make comment and then allow the vote of thanks later on to Dr. Srinivas.
Yeah, it is very wonderful for all the discussion of Sri Krishna, and when references to other texts that of Shankara and many others that have been brought up in the context. It is wonderful. So to really have all that Krishna Tattva being discussed. And to finally conclude, we have vote of thanks by Sri B. Srinivas, who is a Veda student from Bangalore. So Srinivas sir, are you there to conclude?
Seems.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we can. Yes.
Ask Ghare to give a conclusion. Vote of thanks. Dr. Ghare Saab.
Namaste. It is very nice that this program has been organized by Professor Prabhakarji and Professor Prasadji. Professor Majori Suryanarayanji has made a very nice presentation and given the parallels in the Bhaja Govindam, that Charpat Pandrika Stotra by Shankaracharya, and shown how exactly they are going parallel and giving the same Upadesha. And Srimati Santaji have brought out how many vrittas are just contained, some 10, 15 vrittas, Matara vrittas and Alankaras in that just a small 40 or 45 sloka text. And both have made a very nice presentation. We are most grateful to both of you for these nice presentations. And also thanks to all the participants who have listened to this program very nicely. Thank you very much.
Thanks to Dr. Ghare, who has been continuously present to enjoy the Mukunda Mala. See, Mala is the garland offered to Krishna, and Krishna is the Akarshaka and Acharya and so on. So I think the program has come out very well. And so any questions or anything to be offered by anybody? So, Bhatt Avare, are you there? Yes, Bhatt, have you anything to offer?
Guruji, it was very nice, enjoyable. And this morning I was listening to that Mukunda Mala just to get a special feeling in the evening. It was amazing. And especially it's about Lord Krishna. It gives us so much fulfillment, I can say. Only nice, kind words. Thank you so much for all.
Good. Then anybody, please. So the Mukunda Mala Stotram should be our companion always, at least a sloka, and very much popular ones. And Hey Krishna, Kripa Jalanadi, that is. So now we discover that whatever slokas popular one or two, that all come under the Mukunda Mala Stotra Gucha, Pushpa Gucha. And we are all grateful for this Kulasekala Alvar, who has inspired us and made the Krishna grace to be with us constantly. And so the moment you utter Krishna name before the act, during the act, after the act, Krishna Yanavarade, Krishna Yanavarade. Purandaradasa has given so much highlighting a compliment for Krishna. He says, tell Krishna before, Krishna after, Krishna during, then Krishnasya Dasoham. So thank you very much, sir, to all of you. And Master Prasad will conclude with his thing. And I think this will come out in the recorded speech also. And now I request this Suryanarayana and Shaivalni to send their write-up so that it will appear in print also, which reaches all people. Thank you very much. Welcome.
So can we conclude with Vasan sir's prayer?
Vasan.
Om Sahana Bhavato Sahano Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Shri Vasudevarpanamastu. Shri Veda Purusha Ashirvadostu. Om Tat Sat. Hari Om.